So, what are some of the risks involved with being a Chief Information Security Officer? I wanted to dive into this topic that I think is crucial for understanding the high stakes role of a Chief Information Security Officer. Some call it CISO, others CISO, but either way, it's the same thing. So, if you've ever wondered what it takes to be at the helm of an organization's cybersecurity efforts or the risks involved, this episode's for you. And honestly, I want you to walk away from this conversation knowing a little bit more about why cybersecurity professionals behave the way that they do. High accountability and stress. Being a CISO means shouldering immense responsibility. When a security breach occurs, all eyes turn to the CISO. And despite having robust security measures in place, they often face significant scrutiny and blame if a breach happens. And this high level of accountability can lead to substantial stress. Imagine being on high alert 24/7, constantly thinking about potential threats and vulnerabilities. It's no surprise that CISOs often report high levels of stress as well as burnout. Then it's legal and regulatory risks. So when you look at legal and regulatory risks, a CISO must ensure their organizations comply with a ton of laws and regulations, such as GDPR, HIPAA, and PCI DSS. And failure to comply can result in hefty fines and legal penalties, not to mention the damage to the organization's reputation. And in some cases, CISOs can even be held personally liable for these failures, which adds another layer of pressure. Next, reputation and career risks. So, a major security breach can severely damage a CISO's professional reputation, making it difficult to secure future employment in similar roles. The average tenure of a CISO is actually relatively short, often due to the high stakes nature of the job and the rapid evolution of cybersecurity threats. This constant change and the need for up-to-date knowledge really makes the job stability a significant concern. The evolving threat landscape. The cybersecurity landscape is continually evolving. New threats and vulnerabilities emerge regularly, requiring CISOs to stay ahead of the curve. And this includes dealing with sophisticated attacks from highly skilled adversaries. And this is often known as advanced persistent threats. And the dynamic nature of these threats makes the role just incredibly challenging and demanding. We are often resource constrained. So resource constraints are a pretty big challenge, and often CISOs must work with limited budgets, making it difficult to implement necessary security measures. And additionally, the cybersecurity industry faces a notable talent shortage. Finding and retaining skilled professionals to manage and secure the organization's IT environment can be an uphill battle. Then there's internal challenges, and they're pretty prevalent. So implementing effective security measures often requires cross-departmental cooperation. And resistance or lack of support from other departments can impede a CISO's efforts. CISOs must balance the need for robust security controls with the organization's operational and business goals. So overly stringent controls can disrupt business processes, while lax controls can increase risks. And then incident response and crisis management, really developing and maintaining an effective incident response plan is crucial. And during a security incident, the CISO must lead the response efforts, which can be highly stressful and time sensitive. So effective communication with stakeholders, including the board of directors, employees, customers, and regulators, is critical during and after a security incident. So poor communication can make the incident's impact that much worse. Now, the role of the CISO has significant challenges and risks requiring a high level of expertise, resiliency, and strategic thinking. But despite these risks, the CISO is vital in safeguarding an organization's information assets and ensuring a strong security posture.